Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. All right, family. Peace and blessings to you guys. Hope everybody is having a good week so far. It is Thursday, July the 10th. The time is 7:06. And you got your brother here trying to get the stream lag straight. This is not a mic check, but a trying to get the screaming right. So that's what we're doing. Um, so all I'm trying to find out is how far the lag is, and so I'm pausing for a minute because I'm hearing myself play back. All right, fam. Okay, fam. So I just disconnected the mic from my tablet. Hold on a minute, fam. I'm gonna disconnect these earphones. All right, so basically, I'm just gonna talking to the mic freehand. I'm not gonna listen to the playback because I already got the volume the way that I want it. I'm just gonna kind of use the monitor and the and OBS and so forth, so on. So, all right. So here's where we at, fam, with this situation. As I told you, I'm trying to get the lag right. So once I get that straight, I can start doing my videos again. By God's grace, the volume is straight. So you know, so so let me go to PowerPoint, uh, and hold on, fam. I gotta turn this tablet down. All right, go to PowerPoint and open and so we should have two PowerPoints in it I can look at now. All right, so let me go here, switch to PowerPoint, and I think I might have to do. Hold on, fam. Hold on, fam. Once I get the PowerPoint in the thing, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I gotta try something. All right, so pull this on over. All right, so I'm not gonna do a whole lot of timing with this tonight. I'm just gonna use my monitor. I know my sound is pretty good. Uh, hmm, I know my sound is pretty good, so I'm gonna go with that. But now I'm waiting on to see how long, because I was trying to get the PowerPoint that I wanted in here. I shouldn't have to do it the way it happened. Sometimes this crazy computer do what it want to do. So in that regard, I have to go along with that. All right, so the PowerPoint is in place. I can see it. So the first thing I'm going to do is go back to PowerPoint, and I'm gonna go to the second. Well, let me stay right here for a minute. All right, so even though this is a screen check, uh, this is still J Moffat TV experience. Even if I'm just trying to get sound and stuff right, I'm still J Moffat TV experience. That's what this is from now on. And so, welcome to another edition, but it's not another edition, you know. So this is just a streaming, trying to get the streaming right. So I got something I want to share with you uh, in a few minutes. So that's why I had two PowerPoints on here. So this is the first screen. So let me go to slide two. See how long it takes for it to come up. Oh, it'll say peace and blessings. How everybody doing? Hoping everybody's okay. Let me go back to let me go to YouTube for a minute. Yeah, so my screen seem to be doing all right in YouTube. Put on live chat, um, and it's it's halfway up with me. It's not completely up with me, but so let me look at the YouTube monitor for a minute. See how long. I already see one of the screens on my monitor, so I'm good with that. So we'll see how long it takes. Okay, so that don't that seems pretty good, and that's what I'm trying to do, family. I'm trying to get this to because I'm noticing whatever's in YouTube, the YouTube screen, that's not even in my monitor. So that means the YouTube is lagging. But as long as the monitor is good, the monitor is reflecting what you guys are supposed to see. So we're not gonna worry about this. Let me get out of the YouTube and go back to here, and then just work with my PowerPoint. All right. So we're going back to PowerPoint, and we're going to the next slide. Okay. And I'm so glad I saved this because I can use this to kind of monitor what I'm doing. I just changed the slide. Uh, we're trying to keep it about an hour, about an hour. So, I mean, not an hour, a minute. I'm sorry, family, a minute. Try to keep it around a minute. I said I was going to give me a minute clock, but I didn't do that. So I'm kind of on my own with this. So as long as it's not too long, and okay, so it just changed. So we're gonna hold up right here for a minute. So it just changed. So that ain't too bad. And so all I really need to find out is how long I need to keep the live going before I cut it off so I can get the whole presentation. So that ain't too bad. Uh, I'm gonna hold up right here, and when the minute hand get back on the 12 on my clock, I'm gonna change the next screen, and we can time it a little bit. But so far it look good, family. And this all okay. So we go on the next screen. Come on, Mike. Ah, boy. Now I gotta wait till it come around again. But this all started, family, when I got my YouTube, my PowerPoint, my OBS. I had it lined up the way it is now, and this was before this happened. Uh, I didn't have it lined up. I was going back and forth, and something happened in the program, and I could not figure out how to get it back the way it was. Now, ironically, my sound was good, but it was lagging tremendously, and so all right, family. So I'm getting ready to go back to 3, 2, 1. All right, so I just changed the next slide, and we're gonna see how long it takes for the minute hand and the slide to work up, and I know what I'm talking about. Um, and then once I get this halfway situated, I'm going back to doing my video. When I start off, family, I'm going to start off with part two of my Yaku video, which I was really trying to get out of there. So I'm gonna start with that. So part two, because I already did part one, and only half of the video was saved. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Okay. So all right. So even if it takes a minute for this thing to, it takes okay. So that's where we at. It takes about a minute for it to change from one slide to the next. So, all right, going to the next one. So then we on slide 5, and it takes about a minute, and that's all I need to know. I would like to get it to, 50 or 40 seconds, but I'm not gonna cry about the minute because that simply means that if I end this live stream right now, I only need to leave it up for 5 minutes, and then I can cut it off, and that's all I want to know. Uh, you know, so uh, hang on, fam. Yeah, so we gonna time one more. I got 8 slides, so we gonna time slide 6, and then if it's a minute, I'm good. I'm really good. I'm not gonna, all right, so I just changed slide 6, and it took about a minute for the other one to change. So we'll see how long it takes for slide 6. So so I'm looking good so far, family. Looking good so far, and I don't have no problem with the minute. I did some adjustments. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna share some with y'all in a few minutes. I did some adjustments, and it don't didn't seem to make a whole lot of difference. So I ain't mad because long as it's a minute or less, I can deal with that. Long as it's not a minute and a half to 2 minutes, you know. So anyway, all right. So we right at a minute. We right at a minute, family. So I can deal with that. So let's go to the next slide, and then I'm gonna show y'all something. Yeah. So we on slide 7, and it should change in a minute, and then we gonna go, and I'm gonna share something with y'all because when y'all don't see me on here, it's procrastination, laziness, but I'm still working. So, like I said, I was trying to make some adjustments to try to bring the minute closer in, like less than a minute. But that didn't happen, so we're not gonna worry about it. So, at least I know I got a minute, and I probably still gonna get me a little minute clock to kind of help me. Right, right. So we had a minute, family. So we had a minute. So with that being said, let me go. Let me go back to PowerPoint. I'm on PowerPoint. So uh, it's gonna go blank for a minute, family. Go back to PowerPoint. All right. So I just changed the PowerPoint for a reason. I got something I want to share with y'all. And now I know why people use more than one computer because I wouldn't have to. I didn't supposed to have did this part. But anyway, so it's gonna take a minute, and then I'm gonna share this with y'all. I'm gonna have some final words, and then I'm out of here because I pretty much uh I pretty much just went blank. So give me a few minutes, and so y'all can see me changing the screen. Yeah. Oh wow, that's that's screen recording. That's all right. That's all right. You know, that's all right. So soon as this come up, uh, I might have to do something else, family. Hold on, because now it's not doing that. All right. All right. So what took longer, family? I had to. I don't know why I had to do that, family, but it'll be coming up in a few minutes, family. Coming up in a few minutes. So it's taking a couple of minutes because what happened was I didn't do the PowerPoint right. I shouldn't have to do that, you know. But anyway, see what. There we go. There we go, family. All right. So y'all see what I'm saying. All right. So what I want to share with you, like I said, when you don't see me on here, um, and laziness, procrastination, but I'm still working behind the scenes to get certain things done. Okay, so what happened here is I don't think I can make this no bigger to yeah without distorting it too much. So what I want to share with you guys, what I want to share with you guys is this, right? One of the adjustments I made is I went to YouTube OBS tutorial, and then OBS got have their own tutorial, right? So uh, these three people right here you see on your screen helped me a whole heck of a lot um, with me getting an understanding of how to get as far as I got. And this lady right here in the middle, this Asian lady, she the one helped me with OBS. And you can see this OBS is um, I'm not OBS. This sound card, it's a sound card I'm using. And I had an issue with my other mic, and it wasn't so much the mic itself. It me not knowing how to do what I should have to do. When the sound card came, I mean, this was a brand new product. So I was kind of frustrated about, you know, why that wasn't working. Okay. So what happened was I watched one of her videos and I heard her say it, but I didn't hear her say it, right? So it ended up being, she said, you got to turn your volume all the way up. So if anybody on the sound of my voice, by now, I guess by now you know figured out but if you brand new and you just starting out and you have that F998 sound card, you need to have your volume all the way up. Now some people use another device that I think it's a power booster, but it's a red device, and some people use that with the sound card. And that's a power booster, so it's almost like an amp, a preamp. It boosts your volume. So if you're using that with the sound card, you shouldn't have any problem. But if you're using the sound card with just your laptop, you need to turn the volume all the way up, and that's going to help you get your volume straight. So that's what I'm doing, and and I check. I always do a I said testing 1 2, testing 1 2, and then I listen to my playback so I know my volume is right. But I don't I do not know the name of the brother or the Asian lady, but uh, she got Jen stuff as the channel name, right? Uh, but the guy in the bottom, his name is Michael, Michael, Michael Feyer, Michael Feyer. I think that is. Hold on a minute. Feyer Jr. Michael Feyer Jr. And he's the first person that I started watching on a consistent basis. And then I stumbled across Jen stuff because she's the one that was doing the sound card. Michael didn't really do the sound card. The other guy, I think he might have did one video with the sound card, but I had to go with the videos that were using the sound card that I was using. So that was Jen stuff. Okay, and she told me she don't use OBS, so I had to remember that she told me you turn the volume all the way up, and I haven't had a problem with my sound since then. Um, and you know, and they got a power boost on here that I'm just understanding, but I don't need it because it'll make it too loud. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank these guys for helping me out. Uh, you know, so yeah, these guys came through with me. You know, for real, for real. So if somebody who is kind of, you know, struggling with the stream, YouTube and Facebook, YouTube got a lot of videos on here that'll help you out. If you got OBS, like I have, OBS has its own tu- tu- tutorials in their own program. However, if you get the right YouTube uh, presenter that go over this stuff, it's almost like being in front of a class. I mean, in a teaching a classroom. So I would recommend YouTube first. I also say, you know, go into OBS and see what they offer. But YouTube, I mean, they have gotten me straight on all of this. So, uh, you know, I got to learn where these things at on here. Uh, that's pretty much why I got this sound card. I could put that stuff in there, you know. So with that being said, family, let me go back to where I was. I wanted to share that with y'all, man. That's when y'all don't see me, like I said, I'll be back in a couple of weeks and y'all don't see me. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. And this is my help, YouTube. So I recommend it. So with that being said, family, let me go back to PowerPoint. Let me go to open and pull up this. Let's see, I shouldn't have had to do this because what should have happened is I should have just pulled up two PowerPoints and minimized one. You see what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to do what I did to get this. You know the way it was. I should have exited out. I should have just minimized, and it should have been the same thing. So I'm going back to the original PowerPoint in a few minutes, and then I'm gonna end this. And see, y'all just saw me go to PowerPoint and pull it up, right? But it didn't change. So I had to X the other one out, and all that shit had to do with minimize it. You know what I'm saying? When you minimize it, you take the screen out. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, with that being said, family, soon as that come back up, then I'll I'll be there. You go, there. You go. All right, fam. So thank y'all. Always thank y'all for being here with me. And I appreciate all the love I get. You know, all the love I don't get. You know, because hey, I got to get this right. You know, I've seen guys do presentations, and all of a sudden they lose the sound. There's something going on, you know, and they have people helping them out. I'm on my own, and I thank God for that. No, I'm not complaining. I'm saying these people have moderators and monitors that can, you know, can text them, hey man, we can't hear you. Da da da. I don't have that, so I'm alright with that because at least if I'm doing this myself, then hey, it's one of them things where I'm learning how to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, when I come, so I think I'm good. I think I'm good, family, with this presentation thing. Uh, so how that guy right there? I'm supposed to be here. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I know what happened. The, the mouse went over it and it changed on and on. And that's man. This is Windows 10. I can imagine what Windows 11 do. If you put your mouse over top of something and hover long enough, it'll change on its own. So that what happened. So uh, so let me give you an update now. So I'm alright with this 1 minute lag. I'm alright with that. My volume is good. So I'm getting ready to start it. I'm getting ready to start putting videos back up. So my first video that I'm gonna do when I come back on here is gonna be part 2 of my presentation about Yaku. Because no matter what you think about Trump, how bad you don't like him, if some of you do like him, it, it, it doesn't matter. What's going on with the mentality of Caucasian people? It has nothing to do with Trump in the long run. I keep saying this over and over and over. Trump is not the first Republican that don't like black people, according to the narrative. I mean, there was uh, there was what Nixon, there was Reagan, there was Daddy Bush. Some people said Junior Bush ain't like black people. I couldn't see it. You know, I mean, even down to the thing about Katrina, I don't believe all of that was his decision. I think it was somebody else behind him putting the strings on that. You know, I mean, I I'm not gonna say that Junior Bush was like that, but I myself couldn't see it. But I was ready to vote for Trump because I didn't think he was all like that. You know what I'm saying? In the first time, but after seeing how he acted the first time, I knew I couldn't vote for him again. But uh, but it ain't all about Trump. You know, it to me, Trump is somebody who got the balls to do what he do. That's the only difference between, in my opinion, just my opinion. J Pop TV, just my opinion, y'all. He got the balls to do what maybe Nixon didn't want to do. He got the balls to do what maybe Reagan didn't want to do. He got the balls to do what uh, Daddy Bush didn't want to do. And Junior Bush, if he's like that, was like that. I'm just saying, that's the only difference. But they had the similar thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so I thought Nixon was the president when they unleashed the National Guard on Kent State when they made that song for Dead in Ohio. If Nixon was so this ain't nothing entirely new. It's just that we got somebody in there who says, I'm gonna do this shit my way. I don't give a F about what nobody else thinks. That's the only difference. And that didn't start with Trump. Did didn't start with J.D. Vance. As a matter of fact, I say it again, that dude Newt Gingrich, I can't prove this, family, but to me, Newt Gingrich set the stage for Project 2025 because he had a little pamphlet out too. It was a book called Contract with America, and it was very conservative based. Now, I can't prove that what's in Contract with America by Gingrich is the same thing as Project 2025 with the guy named Vault, I think his name. Somebody named Vault. VOGAT, I think. No, VOGT. I think that's his name. Anyway, I'm just saying, this stuff ain't new. Trump just pushing the envelope harder. That's all. You know, and what amazes me about our people, black people, we just we just want to we just want the white man to be our savior too much. We got to cut that out, fam. Got to cut that out. Got to cut that out. And I'm so thankful that I heard the messenger say this out of his own mouth, and I read it in some of his 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 writings that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said one day the white man would kick us off his horse. And so all this stuff I'm seeing, I'm not jumping up and down about it, but hey, I already understand it's coming. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna do the part two of the Yaku uh video. I'm gonna I'm gonna see do I have to edit the other one. I don't think I have to edit it because it just cut off when I thought I because of the lag, right? So, so I'm gonna do part two, and then I'm gonna start doing my other videos. I want to talk about Shedeur Sanders, which I think I, I don't have an opinion on it because I've watched other videos about it, heard other people talk about it. So I can't have an opinion on something that uh uh let me go to another screen, fam. I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna go to another screen and let's see what we're gonna do here. Go to scene. And yeah, I I I don't have an opinion because I watch other people's videos, and based on what I've heard from other podcasters, uh, this was just billionaire white folks trying to make an example, and I'm gonna be blunt, out of a nigga before he even got to the door. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because they wasn't even directing. They wasn't even directing what they was doing. Um, that's Shedeur Sanders. They was really coming after his father. They was trying to make it. They was trying to make his father say, "Please, put it, please," which he ain't built like that, so you won't get that out of him. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was his son, he was just his son. That's something you have to go through with these Caucasian people, because he don't go after them. He don't go out sideways. You know what I'm saying? you know, he take the high road, but he was just saying, man, that's what you got to go through dealing with these people, man. That's how they are. You know what I'm saying? But he won't go say no, please don't me. Yeah, they all won't go do that. So that right there was a waste of their time. But they billionaires, so they got money, so they can do that. So okay, we could. But I mean, I like what I watched the facility with Acho, Chase, and James Jones. I watched that a lot. Shout out to the facility, Acho. You know, check them out sometime. They that's a good show as far as sport commentating. And I like the way they and my man Shady, I forgot. Can't forget Shady. Hey, 2-5. 2-5 Acho, Chase and James Jones, Um uh they I like the way they put their analysis together. Uh and just like you got Keyshawn and Michael Irvin are over there on Speak with Paul Pierce, they okay because Keyshawn and Michael Irvin, you know, they play they play football, they play the game. Paul Pierce he play basketball. I don't know what the young lady do, you know what I'm saying, but But let's go back to the facility with 2-5 Acho, Chase, and Jones. Uh, they most of them agree that. Well, I like what Chase said. I have to go with Chase on this one. But Chase said he would rather see everybody else start first, let Shador come in and light it up. I'm gonna have to agree with Chase on that. And the primary reason is this, family. Gotta go with Chase on it. He said if you let Shador come in and he don't light it up or look bad, then you might not never get a shot again. But if you let, okay, they say they want Flacco to start. Let Flacco start. Pickett, let Pickett be the backup. You know what I'm saying? If you want to put Dillon at number 3 and put Shador on the practice squad, at least he's on the practice squad. So he won't make the first, he won't make the team per se, but he'll be on the practice squad, which means that one of them get hurt, then as soon as they move up, then he'll move up. I'd rather see that, family. I hate to say it. I'd rather see that. I don't hate to say it. Then let him come out there and then he get hurt or he don't do well. No, I mean, hey, let Flacco and Pickett go. Even let Dillon go. 'Cause he's supposed to be all that, but all the people that are doing the commentary, they already said, you know, Sanders way better than him. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean he can't play better. We ain't seen neither one of them on the field yet. You follow me? So yeah, let all the white boys go first. Cause they always want to go first anyway. Let them go first, and then we'll see what. Like we always bring up the real. So to the real march. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, family. Yeah, I want to talk about that a little bit more. I want to do a whole video on that. But then I y'all might not see me after I do this Shador Sanders video because I want to work on a jump, Tupac jump, and I'm gonna have to use other people's clips. This will be the first time I've actually used other people's clips to uh, uh, make a video. And after I make that video, I think I'm going to allow people to chop up my videos. The, the reason I didn't want to do that at first, because I'm trying to get this thing right. So after I do this part 2 of my Yahoo video, and I edit it and I play it back, then I go from there because the Shador Sanders joint I might use other people's video, but I probably just use it like this and just commentate, opinionated commentary. All right, fam. It was almost 5 minutes to 8. Uh, I'm going to let this live run for about 8 o'clock. I'm gonna let it run. I'm gonna start until about 5 minutes to 8 actually, and then I'm gonna let it run until about maybe 8. Well, it's 7:49 on the computer. Okay, so that's the right time. So yeah, when I when I'm finished, fam, I'm finished. Uh, but I know I got to let it run for about a couple of minutes. And that's all well and good. Uh, I'm glad my lag time is at least a minute. It can be a little more than a minute, a little less than a minute, but as a hover around a minute, I'm good. Um, I can uh, I can use that for a guide to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So all right, fam. So with that being said, let me check one more thing before I get ready to get out of here. Okay, okay, all right. Well, YouTube said the screen was good. Uh, so, but it's still lagging. YouTube still got the PowerPoint up, and and the monitor showing what I'm seeing in OBS. So it's all good. I'm gonna let it run for about I probably let it run for about 5 minutes. That should cover everything. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but I'm getting ready to get out of here, family. Uh, let me see something for a minute, family. Hang on. Okay, so according to YouTube, I'm 47 minutes. That's almost an hour. So anyway, uh, I'm gonna have to let it run for a few minutes so they can catch up with itself. I'm not gonna be on here. Y'all will just see a blank screen. But thank y'all, family. I appreciate y'all. Uh, I appreciate all the people that check out my videos. Uh, on the other side, you know, uh, check out. Thank for all the thoughts I get. Oh, that's one more thing I'm gonna do, family. One more thing I'm gonna do. And I excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Hang on, man. Excuse me. All right. So one other thing I'm gonna do, family. When after this, because I already know my lag time is a minute, so I'm ready to move on. One other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start posting updates on my Facebook page. Uh, and when I complete the videos, I'll I share them to that Facebook page. I got a Facebook page that's J Moppet TV Experience as well. So I'll be doing that. Um, I might even do a live on my phone because for some reason I still haven't gotten able to do a live on Facebook. Uh, I'm going to try one, but not anytime soon. I'm going to try one with the new settings I have. Because Facebook have additional settings that you can set in addition to your OBS settings. So I'm gonna try one, but not no time soon. Um, with that being said, fam, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Uh, I keep on saying it because I'm watching the clock, trying to get close to 8 o'clock. Uh, so 7:54 on the computer. So uh, when I do part 2 of the Yaku video, and then the next video I should do will be about Shedeur Sanders. And then uh, I had a list of topics I wanted to discuss, uh, but I did not write them down. And so I don't know. I don't know what they were. Uh, I know Sanders was one of them. And that was one of them I wanted to do. Um, uh, I may do one on the Dallas Cowboys since they are my squad. Baltimore, my second squad, and um, I don't really have too much to say about Baltimore because it's Dallas and Baltimore. I picked two squads that are really just like each other. It's both of them got to come up with something this year, or else a whole lot of change is going to be made. And I hate to see Dak and Lamar get put into the group of just being regular seasonal players, meaning they good in the season, but they're not good in the postseason. I hate to see them put in that category. But if, I mean, it this is how crazy this is. If the Baltimore Ravens are not playing the Dallas Cowboys for the Super Bowl, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And I like both Dak. I like Lamar. You know, I'm pro black, so I'm pro black quarterback. But I like them two guys, man. I mean, Dak lit them up coming out the gate. And Lamar did too. So Lamar has had two exceptional years playing, right? And so, like I said, man, if the Baltimore Ravens are not playing the Dallas Cowboys for the Super Bowl, it, it could be a shakeup. And I don't even know how they're gonna do it because Lamar is getting ready for his, get ready time, gets time for his renegotiation. Dak already got his money, but I know Jerry Jones that he ain't gonna give him nothing else until he see what he gonna do, and I can't blame him for that. So, and I think Lamar's in the same boat for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and the trip part about either team, like I said, they so much alike. It's almost like Baltimore is the is the AFC, Dallas is the NFC. Baltimore, uh, uh, but I, they don't even have a backup plan, for quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and both of them has got money, and you know Baltimore has put a team of players around Lamar, and Jerry Jones didn't do a heck of a job with that, but he made some moves as far as George Pickens and uh, got a couple of guys out the draft that's running back or whatnot. So Dak ain't got an empty hand. Now that all the commentators said if the line hold up, he gonna be all right. So that being said, family, it's 7:58. Um, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to uh, I'm going to let this roll. I'm gonna step away from the I'm gonna step away from the mic. I'm gonna let this roll till about maybe five, a little bit more. I say maybe 5 to 8 after 5 to 8 after 8. Give me enough time for the whole thing to come through. Okay. Uh, Let me check out what YouTube. The YouTube YouTube ain't got off the dang PowerPoint yet, man. Golly. Anyway, so um, with that being said, I can't stop it from streaming. So that means my computer gonna be held up. Hold on, fam. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I think I'm still YouTube still got me on the PowerPoint when I was boy. Anyway, okay, fam. So if I cut it off at this point, then it's not gonna have the whole presentation. And my monitor is telling me the whole presentation is already being recorded. So go figure. Anyway, family, thank y'all again. Peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all. Hope y'all have a good rest of the week and a fantastic weekend. I'll see y'all on the other side. Like I said, when I come back, I'm going to do the uh, part two of the Yaku, and then we're gonna do the Dion. I mean, not Dion, Shador Sanders, and then I'll think of something else to talk about. All right. So love y'all, family. Take care of each other and yourself, and I'll see y'all on the other side. Peace and blessings.